Coming up next, you'll have an opportunity to learn from Richard Bays, who is a nurse and an attorney with a special interest in an area that affects all of us one way or the other, which is healthcare fraud. It affects us if you're paying more for your healthcare because there's been losses in the system that have been monumental. And we've just finished a podcast on some key concepts related to healthcare and healthcare fraud. Richard, what were some of the topics that we covered in your podcast?
Well, today we're going to talk about what healthcare fraud is, what is the key TAM action, how do LNCs help attorneys with fraud cases, and we're going to also talk about and delve into the motivations and psychopathology of fraudsters and the infectious nature of fraud. That and much more in this podcast.
We covered a lot. Richard went through in great detail some of the factors that relate to healthcare fraud, and we told stories that will raise the hair on your head in horror when you think about the implications of the fraud that was committed. Stay tuned for coming up next on Legal Nurse Podcast.